Yo, the internet be interneting, and the reason I say that is because we had a recent controversy surrounding Teacher Bae, aka Miss Williams. Now, everyone had something to say about what she was wearing, and the thing was, maybe you should cover up because your body is a little bit more curvy than the average lady, even though it was a BBL, but I guess that's neither here nor there. Now, the recent discussion, yeah, this might definitely be a cause for concern, but before we dive into it, do your boy a favor, hit that subscribe button one time, show the channel some love, cue the clip.
That boy is good.
Y'all are so concerned with what that teacher is wearing, but I'm more concerned at the fact that she is a school teacher and she's writing like this. Because why are you capitalizing random words within a sentence? And it's not a name. Why are you doing that? And what subject is she teaching? I hope it's not English language arts. Because if that's the case, these students are about to be in for a rude awakening when it comes to those standardized tests that they're going to have to take. Like, I'm seeing all these videos talking about, oh, her outfits are inappropriate. Her outfits are inappropriate. Fuck the outfits. Fuck the outfits. Her teaching needs to be appropriate. Because right now, looking at that board, why is no one talking about this? No one's talking about this. And that's a big problem. Reading comprehension and literacy in the United States is already at an all-time low. I saw a report the other day and it said, like, I can't remember the number, so I don't want to quote it specifically, but it was around like 45 to 47% of Americans are reading on a 4th grade level. That should be the primary concern.
Yeah, you can't really defend that. I feel like as a teacher, the main thing that you gotta have on point is your grammar. But I guess this just gives more ammunition to the people that don't already like her for her BBL and her tight clothes. Now apparently she can't teach.
Why you at that schoolhouse unboxing your purses, talking about the only C my students gonna be seeing is Chanel? Well, you might want to order you a Fendi. Cause they finna be seeing a whole lot of motherfucking F's on their paper. Now, I know I'm not the smartest cookie in the bunch.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
But I know for damn sure you don't need to capitalize every motherfucking word in the sentence. Now, some of y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But I know everybody has been talking about the Teacher Bae, Miss Peaches, Miss Williams, whatever she going by, on her outfits. Fuck the outfits. When you show that board, why the fuck is you writing everything capitalized? That's not how that works, sweetheart. Maybe you should start focusing less on them Fashion Nova fits and focus more on that grammar and punctuation. If that's right. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But at least I know damn well I ain't supposed to be capitalizing every motherfucking word in a sentence. That's how I used to text in middle school. Get it together, lady.
Are you sure you don't still text like you're in the 7th grade? Like, for some reason, I don't believe you. I feel like you're fibbing. I feel like when you type out girl, you type G-U-R-L. Or is that just me?
I found Teacher Bae. Teacher Bae. Miss Williams. I want to be in your class, girl.
That's got to be one of the most annoying feelings, unwanted attention. But when you want to be a celebrity, when you want to be a reality star, which virtually is kind of what social media does, could you handle the attention that comes with it? Let me know in the comments. Could you handle it, or would you prefer to stay out the limelight?
I'm dating my teacher.
What did you say?
I'm dating my teacher, and this is, you know, like how it is and like how we met and everything. Okay, so I knew him before, but like I didn't have his class, so like I think he subbed for my class one time, and we had like a really good conversation, and I knew that he was gonna be going because I knew he was gonna be going because I was talking about something to these girls about, like, I think a girl got exposed or something, and he wanted to see the video of her being exposed. So when he did that, I was kind of just like, oh, he's one of them. Like, I already know. But I didn't think too much of it. I went up to mind my business. Cool. Next year, I ended up getting his class. We chatting it up. He always like you could just tell, I don't know, it's just signs. And then he would always like try to keep me like after his classroom, like when everybody would go to lunch, he wanted me to like sit in there and eat lunch with him, and we would just chat it up. And then eventually he started like giving me money, and then I was like, and then eventually he followed me on Instagram, and, you know, things led to another. And yeah, I have like a really good grade in his class. I'm not gonna fail, especially because the class is math, so it's really, really hard. I'm so bad at math, so I'm so grateful for him being a math teacher, because the year is going to go by as a breeze. Love him. I think he has a wife. I don't know, but if he has a wife, then I would say that like I would stop talking to him. But at the same time, this is my grade on the line, so I don't know. Just can.
So let me get this straight. You found out that this man was a PDF, and versus telling the authorities, or at least your school, you decided to ignore it, and then later on entertain the man for a letter grade, a grade that in the long run is not important at all. It just seems like the younger generation is just stuck on stupid, wanting to get an experience that everyone that's gotten that experience regrets at some time or another.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Did you hear about the woman who lost her life while she was trying to force her husband to leave his girlfriend's house? 42-year-old Kiana Wilson from Nashville, Tennessee, knew her husband Amadeo Wilson had a girlfriend, and she wasn't okay with it. Deciding that she was fed up with sharing her man, Kiana decided to do the unthinkable to get him back. Kiana knew who her husband's girlfriend was and where she lived, and she figured her husband would be right there with her, so she drove to his girlfriend's house to confront them both. When she saw her husband's car parked outside the back of Keosha Greer's home, she used her spare key to move the car around to the front of the house, and then she knocked on the door and waited. Kiana may have thought that this was gonna be a regular fight, but she had no idea that her husband's girlfriend had already been charged with attempted first-degree murder back in 2003. Her husband's girlfriend answered through the surveillance speaker, telling Kiana to leave, but she refused. The two women began to argue through the speaker, with the wife telling the girlfriend to send her husband out and the girlfriend telling her he's not here. But Kiana wasn't going for that because she saw his car parked outside, so she knew he was there. Kiana decided to try to force her way inside the girlfriend's house, and as soon as she did that, the girlfriend pulled out a weapon and shot through the door. The bullet missed Kiana, but she still wasn't afraid. She broke the door down to the girlfriend's house, ran inside, and started fighting her. But Kiana must have forgotten that the girlfriend was armed, and she pulled out her weapon again, aimed it at Kiana, and shot her right in the stomach. Despite being critically wounded, Kiana managed to get in the car and drive herself to the nearest police station, asking them for help. The police did drive her to the hospital, but she later died from her injuries. Police say no charges have been filed against the girlfriend, Keosha Greer, and people say that they won't be because she shot Kiana in self-defense. What do you think of this story? Did Keosha have every right to shoot and kill her boyfriend's wife? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T. Follow for more.
Man, I hate hearing stories like this where the situation could have honestly been avoided. Now, if you're dealing with somebody who's just cheating on you and continues to disrespect you, leave the situation. That's what's best for you. I understand they were married, but at the same time, if he doesn't quote unquote change like he says he's gonna do, leave him. And in this case, he went to the girlfriend's house where, sad to say, she defended her property. So all in all, it's never worth it. Man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy till the end. I truly do. If you are not currently subscribed, to the right, hit that subscribe button. To the left, more dope content I'm sure you enjoy. Don't forget to leave a comment. Until next time, I'm out.